Greetings. Hi there, dear Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign Libras. This is your full moon in Taurus message. And so on November 15th, we are experiencing a full moon in the sign of Taurus that will impact us for a good little while, but definitely for till the end of the month. And so what does that mean for you, dear Libra? So real quickly, when the moon is in the sign of Taurus, it is really speaking to us about this being a time where we get clear about how grounded have we been in this physical world, in this physical reality, right? How have we been using our physical and material resources, our money and other resources in a way that adds value to our lives and to the lives of others? But not only our money, but also our time and our energy. How have those things been spent or utilized to add value to your life? And so, dear Libra, what does that mean for you? So I pulled a couple of cards to figure out what it meant, right? And so the first card that came up for you, oh, it's a lovely card. It is the Two of Cups. It is one of like the lovers kind of cards. You see on here, it looks like a couple. They're exchanging cups. And in tarot, the cups represent emotional fulfillment, can even represent love. And the Two of Cups in general can symbolize commitment, or where there is a mutually beneficial relationship. And so no one's cup is left empty. No one is left unfulfilled. And so as you pour your cup out and your cup of love or your resources or things that kind of represent what is meaningful to you, as you pour that out into the world, it is also poured back to you. And I love that this card, the Two of Cups, dear Libra, also came with the plant medicine kava kava. It's very interesting. I believe, who was it that got this card as well? I think it was Leo. And so you might want to go and look at the Leo's full moon message. You may know a Leo or have a Leo in your life. And so that message may also resonate with you as well. But kava kava is one of those, is a plant that is very similar to coffee in that it helps to kind of energize you and ignite your vitality, but with a lot less of the jitters and things like that that coffee comes with. And so kava kava, I don't know if you can see it, but on the card it also says community. Is a plant that is usually a drink that is usually shared amongst community that is building strong bonds within all of the individuals that make up that community, right? And so for you, dear Libra, first I want to ask you, or maybe you should be asking yourself this full moon, like, who is in my community? Who am I sharing my cups with? Like the Two of Cups. Who am I pouring into? How are they pouring into me? Is this because Libra, your sign deals a lot with balance and harmony. And so are my relationships balanced and harmonious? Am I feeling drained, or am I taking more than my share of emotional fulfillment or even resources, right? I don't think so. This Two of Cups is a very kind of balanced card. And then Kava Kava itself speaks to the harmony amongst community. And so perhaps, again, this might be a time to look at how you are sharing your emotional capital, as well as your resources with your community, and how are you being fed and nourished and fulfilled emotionally in return for doing so. So I really love this reading for you. I love seeing this kava kava. I love the Two of Cups. I think it's absolutely beautiful for you. And it's just really a time, maybe even during this full moon period or between now and at least the end of the month, finding ways to really connect with community that is meaningful to you. And I don't know why I'm feeling like doing things that are simple, right? You don't have to spend the most money. You don't have to, it doesn't have to, things don't have to be the most elaborate or the most grand, like just a simple cup of kava kava or tea or, what have you with community. Doing simple acts like that can really strengthen those bonds that are in your life and make them less surface and kind of less like just acquaintances. I feel like in this time frame that we're in now, it's like everybody feels like they know everybody, but they really don't, right? And so this card, Kava Kava, is really speaking to building more deep, more meaningful connections and relationships. And so this may be the time for you. And that is what this full moon in Taurus is sharing with you, dear Libra. So I have something to share with you as well. Right now, you can receive my Golden Power Anointing Oil for 15% off. Now, this oil is super, super special and super, super luxurious. It is something that I make by hand using natural oils and resins that draw to you and attract to you the right people, places, circumstances, opportunities that are aligned to you. So your own natural light, it helps your own natural light to shine. And so that you don't necessarily have to work so hard to make things happen, but it just kind of illuminates what is already naturally good and wonderful and sweet and beautiful and all those things about you and brings them more to the surface. And so if you would like a bottle of Golden Power Anointing Oil, currently I only have 2 bottles remaining from the batch that I most recently made. I only make a batch maybe once a month or so. So there may be another batch by the end of the year, maybe, maybe not. And so if you want your own bottle of Golden Power Anointing Oil, you can check out using the code FALL15 in my shop now to receive 15% off. And guess what, dear Libra? You can also use that code to get 15% off of everything in my shop right now. So make sure you head over to linktree/TheTanyaPool now and check it out. All right. Happy full moon. Peace and love.